You want to know something funny? I've been misguided the whole time I've been speaking with you. I was in the library in Seattle and I found Ovid's Remedia Amoris, The Cures for Love. There's a part where he specifically advises against traveling alone to overcome a heartbreak, which is exactly what I've been doing for so long. I laughed, a wild, bestial laugh. They came over and kicked me out. You never know what you'll come across when you read whatever you can. I need an optimistic story right now. Something to put a smile on my face. Can you think of any like that? I'm afraid I don't get the joke. It's been a long while since I truly felt joy, but when I look back on it, just watching, maybe I can find some. I finally feel like alone. Well, I can find that kind of movie theater. The future, the whole time I've decided it's a healthier alone. I like that one. Makes me feel the way silent. I'm done looking. In the end, you'll feel betrayed. I'm not a misanthrope, though. There's nothing wrong. It could be nice to be last town. Exciting. Well, that's not the kind of thing I can write, but I like faith. Then I lost confidence, but that's led me to... Now I say, it's an enlightenment I know Silas would be proud of. I need an optimistic story right now. Something... That's a good one. We do reach up like that, towards hope. Everyone thinks they understand love. I thought I knew what it was too. As a poet, it was my subject, my area of expertise. But really, I had no idea. It isn't about what others do to you. It has nothing to... Love either comes from you or it doesn't. And that's the end of it. It's time for me to go soon. I like that. I feel like I have better... If you find yourself heading out this way, look around for me. I'd like to sit and talk again.
Jagged sandstone rises above the lip of a hollow basin in the rock. A crowd is gathered in the foothills. Their excited whispers wash over you, echo off the ochre outcrops. You can almost pick out fragments of conversations. Up here, the acoustics resonate. You can hear perfectly. A woman fretting over her infant child, a man settling a gambling debt, and lingering, older voices, those who lived here before the railroad, before the city, their lives and hopes preserved in the strata. Below, barely visible, a woman steps forward. The crowd parts for her. She opens her mouth and begins to sing, a smoky, vibrant alto. The sound resonates in the basin, and the mountains join her in a reverberating round. Even after she finishes, the soft strains of music. storm swept in just before sundown, heralded by a purple sky and electricity in the air. He sought shelter alongside a grizzled farmer. All he can do is pace, muttering to himself.
Can't just stay here.
You catch.
Gotta find her.
He looks up at you.
My daughter was out down the road.
He balls his fists.
God. Fuck this.
He hauls open the door, shielding his face from the fierce dust. He runs out into the storm. The dust scours your skin, and razor winds whip at your clothing. You struggle for breath. The maelstrom has turned the world murky red. You don't see the farmer. You press on through the storm. You see the farmer up ahead. He's on his knees. A great, dark shape made from swirling dust looms over him. You manage no more than a cough. The dust thing engulfs the man in his body. The storm whips faster. You can't breathe. You have to get back to shelter. You make it to safety, but don't manage any sleep. The storm settles in the early hours. You find the farmer laid out in the street, his corpse a shriveled mass. He has one arm stretched out in front of him, as if to crawl.
Howdy, stranger. You passing through? This here desert is my home. Tourists like you ought to be careful if you ain't used to the heat. I grew up on my Uncle Eddie's ranch. I learned riding and cattle rustling. But it's government land now. Seems like all government land these days. Now I'm traveling around the ranches that are left. Some folks will call me a cowboy. Not many is used to, mind. But I've been training to ride and rope for almost half my life. Name's Raymond Edward Dawson, Ray for short. And this sleeping beauty over here is Poncho. But anyway, amigo, what's the most exciting thing you've seen out here on the road? What a story. Man, I'd never go bored sharing a campfire with you. My future, well, the real desert is way far out there to the west, past all the fences, the barbed wire, the power lines. Just riding free. That's the cowboy life a man can have when he gets away from these cities. That's what I want. But anyway, you know some funny stories, right? Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna tell that one next time I share a campfire. The past is something I keep close to me, yeah. When it feels tough out here, I look back to before I set myself free. Back when things were real bad. Only thing to look forward to was a factory job and finding some poor woman to watch me die while I did it. Out here, I got freedom to do different. So, you know any good jokes? You're funny as hell, you know that? My only family was Uncle Eddie and the folks at the ranch. Now, it's this here desert. The trees, the rocks, all the little critters in it, and Poncho here, of course. Even without the ranch, I got plenty of family around. I bet you've seen some really wild, exciting stuff out there, though. Tell me about it. You trying to scare me? Sad? Well, all I know is Eddie wasn't too friendly whenever those folks in suit. So, you know. Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna tell that one next time I share a campfire. Being a cowboy ain't just about the work. It's about the choices you make. You gotta do right by others, but you can't forget to do right by yourself, neither. You're no good to no one if you can't take care of yourself. Anyway, Uncle Eddie always said it's rude to keep on gabbing, so I'm headed out. Going up this way, staying off the road. Maybe. I'll get you later.
storms or the waters of this land, and I know I'll see them far and long. And when the night comes round for to take me hand in hand, this will be my fragrant song. This will be my tale, my fragrant song.
Well, I'm gonna scroll my name on the bare bones of the earth. I'm gonna dig my heels into the ground. 'Cause when that